Today is the day!
Today is the day, guys. We've got to finish off a few more cans of paint. And that's it.
Exhaust.
Exhaust. Oh, it's there, yeah. Exhaust, a few more cans of paint.
A couple of things that we still have to do. And the tide is gonna come at around 4 p.m. And that means Yabá is gonna slide back to the water after I calculated 1,228 days.
That's many days. And I'm gonna miss this place, but time for her to get her hull wet.
Yeah. I'm wearing sunglasses because I didn't sleep last night out of excitement.
Right.
And today it's such a huge milestone. We were saying it's not the finish line, but it's a huge milestone and we're just over the moon.
I don't know how I'm feeling. I just feel like we have to just get some stuff done. I'm gonna relax on the boats in the water and we'll have a first barbecue or something and just sitting and floating. Until then,
we have a lot to do to make this happen.
So without further ado,
let's start the episode where Yabá finally splashes. Woo!
First thing we're gonna do, Luis is prepping some paint, is get this bowsprit in line with the runway so it's got a clear straight line to go before launching, and that'll make our stuff a lot easier later.
Hi guys, this is Loic painting Yabá, and today is the launching day. I'm opening the last can of anti-fouling today. It's a great pleasure to be here because I'm done with painting anti-fouling. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
So Loic's in here and we're just going to place the exhaust and put 2 screws in for now to make sure we centered it because we want it off, remember, so slightly up, and then that'll be good. There. We've got the placement of the exhaust. Now I just need to remove these 2 screws, add a bunch of Sika behind it, and add the rest of the screws and not drop anything. I mean, that would be ideal. And we have an exhaust. Loic's finishing the last cans of anti-fouling, putting some extra thick layers on. How's it going? You excited?
The last can of anti-fouling. The last official can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cans of anti-fouling, and I don't know how many cans of bronze, but those shipworms aren't coming inside our wood ever again, hopefully, as long as we take care of it. Nice and thick layer. Super chuffed. Anyway,
Hello guys, we're gonna do a small joke because NP wanted to name dinghy Frankenstein, but then we decided to call it ICM in Português, which means now it's good, and now it's really good. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Do a little bit of primer and then paint the name.
can only make it better, can't it? We can't mess this up. even though it is quite trashy in MP's words, we are taking care. We've degreased it and primering it, and then we'll paint it in our same color as the boom. Of course, we don't have time to do it secretly, the entire boat, so we're just going to paint this part for now and then draw the name on it, and then when we have more time we'll do the entire boat.
Big brother is watching me.
Things are going well, but some stuff are arriving quite last minute, but better late than never. Look what I have here. I really wanted the horn to arrive on time for the splash. Now all I have to do is install it. Connections here are made, and the connections upstairs up the roof by the horn are also made. Now, time of truth. I'm giving power to buzina, which means horn in Portuguese, but here is the thing. Okay, I think I'm not mature enough to have a horn. All I want to do is I love it. I think now we can say the Yabá is a ship, because that sounds like a ship.
Me explotó el oído.
Horn is ready. I'm super happy, and as I'm here anyway, there's one thing that I don't want to forget. I was planning on doing it later, but I'm gonna do that now, which is turning the bilge pump switches that are right here to auto. So if it happens that we have water coming inside, the flow switches can lift and pump it by themselves. I don't need to be here pressing to do it manually. So here, auto, 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 auto. Now we are ready to have any water that comes in pumped out. Let's not leave it for last minute, right? It's too serious, it's too important. So done. Our list here is almost done. Ben is taking care of the exhaust. We have a team taking care of the anchor box, and this is my job with my dad, high water alarm. So before we lift the stairs to install it there, we just want to test how it works, if we did the connections right. And for that, we need to flood it, which I'm probably going to do in a pot of water.
Whoa, that's so loud. I guess it has to be.
So if we're sleeping and we hear that,
If you hear that,
I'll
I
wake you
sleep
up.
through anything.
I'll wake you up. It is nice that it has a little delay. Because that means if a wave or any movement of water touches the sensor, it won't activate it straight away. Only after a while being wet that it understands that we are sinking. This rebuild project of 3 years and 4 months, and rebuilding the keel, the planks, the frames and everything, was a very big reconstruction that we had to do, and nothing, not a single screw of this would have been possible without our patrons, our patron crew, who we love so much and we are forever thankful. As a gesture to show our gratitude, as you guys were the spine of this project, we're gonna have all your names on the spine of our boat, on our keel, so you can all sail with us to wherever Yabá goes. The first name I'm gonna write here is the first people who believed in us, who believed in our project, who believed in our channel, and that really wanted to encourage us to put our story out there. We are forever thankful to you, Roberta and Duca. Thank you so much for introducing us to the boat building YouTube world. And now, welcome to Sailing with Yabá. We know that many of you who are watching our channel is thanks to them. So here, odd life, everyone. And now I have to keep going because we have, thankfully, a very big crew of more than 300 people who believe in our project. So I'm gonna get writing and stop talking. The other side of the boat. Thank you so much for helping us write the best chapter of our lives so far. Because the best, guess what, is yet to come.
Big day today.
Big day! Why? I've been waiting 3 months, 3 years, 4 months and 12 days.
So many people are arriving now, I can't believe it. Even Guto over here arrived. He's my, what is it, every 6 monthly hairdresser, right, or barber. But there are still so many things we have to do. I just finished connecting the muffler to the exhaust tip with Loic. I'm busy connecting the last bilge pump, which luckily MP did the check. We didn't have it connected, so I'm just doing that right now. And there's so much to do. We've got about an hour left before we're launching, but I am stoked. And I just want to get these last things right before we start moving. Almost.
How's it going? How are you feeling? Have you ever been this stressed before?
Lifting the boat. And Jose reminded us about this over here. Thank you, Jose. Without you, we wouldn't have had it. He's a hero. Everyone here is a hero.
While I was down there writing the names, Ben finished the exhaust, my dad finished the high water alarm, and we still have people fiberglassing the anchor box. And now those are the last 2 things we have on our list, but it's time for the tide. We don't have much time to lose anymore.
It's high tide and high time. And high time for me to have a shower, because I'm saying greeting everyone, but I'm stinking.
High tide, high time, high tension, high emotions, high, everything is high.
I wish I was spending more time with the camera, but it's just, we guys have to get stuff ready, and we're getting some images of stuff being done. And I just realized of one thing that we need to add to the list. Thank you everyone who's sponsored and adopted a frame. We will, that's on our list, but we'll add it to our list first thing when we get into the water. That's what I was thinking about while I was doing everything. Everyone who adopted a frame of Fatek. Thank you guys so much. I'll give you a massive thank you for now, and soon we'll add all your names on it. We haven't forgotten about you. Anyway, let's get back to launching this boat.
you have friends, you have everything.
I just said to Toninho, I think we're ready, and he said, "Vamos lá então," which means let's go then. I regret saying it now. I wish I had a bit more time, but let's go.
Wow.
I'm gonna be off the boat. Are you gonna be on or off the boat, MP?
On.
I'll be off.
Okay, no, off.
Yeah?
Okay, I don't know.
You be on, I'll be off. You can throw the rope.
We are live with our patrons. Are we ready?
On or off the boat?
Yoo-hoo!
On or off the boat?
I don't know.
What do you guys think? On or off the boat?
Should we stay on or
I think
off?
both needs to be on.
On?
Yeah,
On?
both needs to be on.
But then I won't see Yabá moving.
You're gonna see video.
Okay, okay. It's happening. Wish us luck. Now, more than ever. Before we launch Yabá, shall we rewind a bit and remember the journey that brought us here? We had a dream and we bought a boat. A very problematic, sinking and rotten boat. A lot of people say that we are brave for doing so. And honestly, we cannot take that compliment. Because in order to be brave, we should have known what we are getting ourselves into. But we didn't.
So no, we can't accept the compliment of how brave we are. But we are happy to say that we are resilient.
Ay, I'm speechless.
Optimistic. And open to learning and tackling whatever was thrown at us.
And lucky as well. Lucky because even though we had what seemed to be a doomed boat in our hands, we felt exactly where we should have.
Being welcomed and embraced by the most amazing crew of shipwrights, who never felt scared of how damaged Yabá was, because they knew exactly how to fix her.
Bit by bit, the rotten wood was replaced by beautiful, strong timber, and Yabá was slowly brought back to life. Lucky because we met amazing friends who convinced us to put our story out there. And we had so many people joining us every Sunday, watching our process, cheering for us, and supporting our journey.
Lucky because we are going through the challenges of life knowing we have amazing family and friends by our side.
And lucky because we have each other. Always holding hands during the highs and lows. And this moment here is one of the high ones. So let's ride a wave and enjoy it. Okay guys, I think we imagined this day in a different way. I thought I'll be able to film a lot, talk a lot, share my emotions with the camera, but we were just working on things that we wanted to finish last minute and I didn't even stop to feel the feels yet. So okay, I'm putting you down here. I'm gonna go up the boat with Ben. We got the words from Toninho. Let's do it. We are doing it. We are doing it. I even got goosebumps saying that. I cannot believe it, but it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. More real than ever. Remember when I started the channel saying wish us luck at every intro? Well, wish us luck. More than ever, we need it now. I'm gonna go up. And then next time I come down, it's floating. Let's do it. I knew it.
That's the last time that Kaya will go up the ladder.
One more. Get back.
battery's off.
I'm crying and there's champagne in my eyes.
Luik? Cheers.
Of course.
Whoa!
One thing we forgot that might cause a boat from sinking is we forgot the bung in the
I have
dinghy.
it in my bag, I brought it.
Ok, a Maria Paula tem. Ela vai procurar a tampinha. Quick, MP, we're going in the water.
I remembered to bring it, but I didn't remember to put it on. Thank you, Dodo. Isso, vou jogar dentro do bote. Vai ter água? Look at all the people that came to celebrate with us. We are the luckiest people on earth. We are so lucky. We are so blessed.
I wish this boat go far, far away under this queue. Woo!
The rudder is touching the water.
Yeah? Shouldn't you crack the bottle then?
When do we crack the bottle?
When the boat touches the water.
Now, let's go!
What have you been dreaming of your whole
My
life?
whole life, since the day I was born, I was dreaming of the moment Yabá will go to the water. And now that we're touching the water, I'm like, now what?
A dream coming true.
Dreaming of... So far, the bilge is dry.
We're not even in the water yet.
Oh,
But
really?
it should be dry. But I heard that if you launch a wooden boat, it might be that water does come in. I don't know.
Until
And
the
that
planks.
the planks swell and then shut it off. Either way, MP and Orlando have installed some nice bilge pumps, so that should be okay.
Okay, should I put fenders? Because look where that wall is. Yeah? Show me. No.
Nico!
Good sailor.
It's so funny how everything we do is now going to a test, including this first cleat here, which initially I thought was quite big, but now feeling the boat in the water and all that rope, I don't know, is that cleat going to hold? Anyway, everything is going to a test now. Are we floating yet? You guys can see it before me. Let's see if the water line is right. Let's see if the ballast is right. Let's see if we leak. All really cool stuff. So far, dry bilge. Dirty bilge, but a dry bilge. We have to clean it at some point.
I prefer it dry. Oh.
You guys okay?
Yeah. ¿Qué pasa?
I've just prevented our first leak. So the engraxadera, which is the two bronze parts that are practically filled with gaskets, waxy gaskets that prevent water from coming in. Now, because our shaft is water cooled, however, it was just fastened lightly, and now we've launched, there is more pressure, and of course it's dripping water in, as you can see here. So all we had to do is tighten the nuts to squeeze the gasket a bit. Right, I'll show you. Can you guys see it down there? That part over there was just dripping water, but so far, forwards of me here, this is aft, only that water is the water that came from that gasket, and it's already been solved. What's next? Nothing, I hope. Oh, sole mio. Okay. The boat's not sinking, which is good. It looks nice and floaty. Next rope's about to be thrown over there, and then we can light the barbecue. Well, after a few checks, of course.
The whole thing is in the water.
Is it?
Look, I was just upside down. We're not floating.
Not floating, but the whole boat is touching. The entire keel is touching. Okay, officially boots are off, bare feet are on because we're on a boat now.
Oh, right. Sorry, I have shoes on.
Ah, you're cheating.
Make a pirate pose.
Ah!
Whoa! Woohoo! Hello, doggies. You live on a boat now. When we first started moving, I started crying, and then just our friends popped the champagne. That made me laugh, and now I'm just feeling super happy. No tears, guys. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow when I actually realize what's going on. But for now, I'm just euphoric. Are we floating?
Yes, yes, we're floating.
Boyo! Woo! We're floating! Love it! We're floating!
We're floating! Pode ligar o churrasco!
Lovey! Zach is saying that the tide will be super dry tomorrow, and if we stay here, we're gonna be on mud. So he's suggesting that we go further there to avoid us staying stuck on the mud on our first day out. We're doing this little maneuver instead of staying here on this pier. We're gonna stay there next to that boat. Going back to how it started, when we arrived, we also stayed next to the boat that was there. Now we're gonna do the same. How am I gonna help you now, huh? And now this way, you see? There. There you go. I was saving your son from drowning.
Okay, big dilemma. So it's going to be super low tide tonight. So we decided to move over here. Even though every single bone in my body is wanting to do a sea trail already. We've got loads of people waiting. I want to just head over there and start the barbecue for everyone. So we're going to moor up against this one, except he's leaving later. And I don't want to be leaving later already. Definitely not at night. So we're going to go back and just risk our keel sitting in a bit of mud. At least, I mean, that's what the long keel boats are made for, aren't they? I guess.
And we cannot wait to celebrate with our friends and family.
And have a drink. I'm so thirsty. It's been non-stop today.
No, not today. For
No,
days.
but
It has
literally
been
today.
non-stop.
Today was nuts.
Today was nuts. But are you happy?
So happy. I can't wait secretly for the bilge pumps to work somehow, just to like see if they work.
Don't be silly. Before we can celebrate with our friends and family, one important thing we have to do is check all the through holes. So here I'm in the toilet and you can see we are dry, super dry.
One thing I'm dying to find out is if our saltwater cooling system of the engine works. So I'm just going to open the through hole, check for leaks here first. Oh, that filled up. Just check for drips. Oh, I just need to tighten these a bit. Okay, no leaks. Let's start the engine and see if we get any water coming out the back. Also, yes, we are going to put a cover over this. That's one of our priorities right now. Now that the boat's floating, definitely. I'm thinking like a massively thick acrylic lid over here that we can open on a hinge, but always stays shut, and we can see when it's spinning. That we definitely will not fall through. Like massive. Don't worry, we'll go overkill on this. Vamos ligar o motor.
Aperto il tanque, bagno veloce. Oh, para, che sta passando aquí.
There's a small leak here, which I think is just a hose clamp. Okay, the leak stopped. I'll have to give that a fresh water rinse. And then we're going to see if the muffler fills and water comes out the back.
Let's go again. No more leaks.
No water coming out yet. I think it's filling up the muffler. You see? Of course, the muffler is really big, so I'm just going to wait for it to fill up. There's some people inside, and at some point it should just start spitting it out. I hope. Hey! There'll be more soon. Hey! Eu também. Boa! Look at that. Okay, our exhaust is working. At least the cooling system, it stopped leaking, and whenever it accelerates, a lot comes out here. I'm gonna go back to land. Let's put everything inside, not tidy up, lock everything, and go and enjoy the victory.
Yabá's revival has been a journey of love. We're over the moon, happier than ever, full of joy, excitement, and all the positive feelings. And still, what we feel the most is grateful. We can't say enough how thankful we are to each person who had made this dream possible. We are now with our hearts full and ready to start a new chapter.
3 anos e alguns meses eu adotei casal.
Look at that beautiful boat in the back there. Also, I've left the dinghy there, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow it's going to be super low tide, which is why we moved it. So that'll be a pickup tomorrow when it's high tide again.
I'm so proud.
Thanks for all the support.
Woohoo! Viva Nico! 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 We celebrated with our friends and family.
A lot.
Here is a festa! Here is a festa! What is a festa? Here is a festa! We had an amazing time. We danced, we laughed, we cried.
But
we
not enough
hugged.
yet.
We just want to say thank you so much for supporting our journey until here, the splash moment. But the boat's not ready yet, so to be continued.
And after the boat's ready,
To be continued.
to be continued. It's funny because this is the first time I've come here once the party has calmed down, everyone's left, and now we can actually look at the past 3 years. All the people that were involved were here, and it was just, it couldn't have been done without anyone, and they know it, and we know it, and we're a family.
We are the richest people in the world, and that has nothing to do with money. We are back in the boat, and it's our first night officially living here. We have lights working, we have come. Our tap working, we have mattresses in place. We're really ready to spend the night and enjoy it. It was an amazing day. I think we still need to soak in everything that happened because everything was just happening and we were, I don't know, just distracted, but we are just so happy.
Wait, because we have lights.
One thing that's missing though, the anchor people finished their job, and this is the most satisfying one. So now do it with me. Ready?
Splash!
With this Splash Yabá, we're now floating from sinking boat to floating home. Look at this. We even got given flowers and presents. I think, look at this. I think it was the most special day. But
What are we doing tomorrow?
What
That's the
are we
question.
doing
I am
tomorrow?
not setting my alarm tomorrow. You aren't either. Loic is not setting his alarm.
But there is a boat to build still.
But not tomorrow.
Maybe.
See you guys!
Wait, maybe we can go sailing around the river?
Let's go sailing, let's go motoring a bit. Not see you guys tomorrow, maybe. Let's see you guys after tomorrow.
If we go motoring around, we're gonna take you with us. Bye.